The next exercise is both attack. So it's slow still, but both are attacking. So now it just increases the level of experiences because you're going to create more dynamic situations. So both of us are reaching towards each other with a slow and controlled approach. So we're both rolling towards each other, yeah? And it allows us to see what happens, yeah? And even so, let's say, for example, Jono does end up in a trap. Rather than him just, conceding and going, okay, I'm done, he can still try to reach forward and maintain state, because if you are, see, he keeps it on. So don't be like, oh shit, they've got me now, I'm just going to give up. Just keep it at them, and just keep working. Because remember, this isn't a fight, it's skill development. So I'm not going to be like, Jono got me, he got 1 point. Now I'll reset and go for my points. No, it's a flow. You're trying to work the state into all the dynamic positions that you'll meet in combat. So slow, both attack and defend, maintain it on, watch it roll, recorrect using state. Any questions? 1, 2, 3. Feel it? So feel the tension through your torso, drop it, drop it more. Both shoulders, tai gong, center yourself, release. I'll show you what I mean. If you keep that tension through your shoulders and chest and keep going forward like you're doing, watch this. See, it's very easy, yeah? Because you're giving me all these platforms. Think of, so this low, but both, this is better. Spine tall, drop both shoulders here, yeah. Center, sense your space, sense your space, sense your space inside, yeah? So that these connect through your frame, yeah? Aim everything now in towards me. Yeah, that's better, yeah. Feel that? Now I feel like I'm pushing on your frame, your actual skeletal frame, not what you felt like before was this. Yeah. Like you were pressing your chest and your biceps and everything into the center like this to try and stop me from coming through there, yeah? But the problem with this is that now you can reach to me quite easily, you feel that? Yeah. And in order to stop that from happening, as you keep going through slowly, I have to use more pressure to stop it, you know what I mean? So you go back to that old way you were just doing, yeah? And press in, and feel how when more pressure comes, how are you going to resist? With more pressure, or stepping back, yeah? Rather than going into state. So this is where you think, okay, how do I go into my center? How do I release the pressure and use my frame? How do I, yeah, this is better. Feel how you're using that 10 times less effort now, and I'm putting 10 times more pressure, and you can draw that in, yeah? It's not a battle of this. Yeah, feel the difference? Yeah. It's a battle of this. Feel? Yeah. So we're both trying to be in this condition as we roll and reach through. Yeah. So the objective is state. The objective is always state. You understand what I'm trying to get at here? It's better to be in state and get hit than to be tense and hit them in training. Yeah?
I was thinking, wait a minute.
Because here it's training, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'd rather be in state and let you hit me, yeah, than be tense and not hit you. Be tense and hit you, yeah? So that's what the slow, both of us is for, yeah? Both of us are going through, so you can feel, okay, what parts of your body are tightening up. Yep, sink through the whole torso, drop. Yeah, good, and keep connected to me at the same time. Yeah. Not, it feels like all the muscles are kind of like, I want to go there. Although, you know what I mean? It should be more so, feel the difference in me. All the muscles want to go there, and I go, no, they don't. Yeah? And now my structure can reach to you very easily, you feel? Because then you're just pushing directly through my structure, yeah? And the meat isn't resisting towards you. Because if I resist my mass to your mass, you'll win because you're bigger, yeah? And how much do you weigh?
106.
Yeah, so you're bigger and stronger than me. You got like 10 kilos on me, right? So if I try to fight you on a muscular level, I'm going to lose. So I have to go structural and state. And that's where it's a disadvantage that you're bigger than everyone, because you'll naturally want to just use your size. Yeah, because we're men, we like to win.
Get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, I better go to the others. So just go as slow as possible and try to be really conscious of when this is all closing into itself. Do it one more time on purpose, just a little bit. You don't even need to exaggerate it too much. Yeah, even this, you can feel that it's closing in. And then if I just open up a little bit, you feel it's very easy, yeah? Now, rather than that, when I pressure, so keep that same tension, right? The wrong one, and now use that as a trigger to readjust. Go, oh, wait a second, I'm not in my actual spine right now. Readjust, yeah, if you automatically, the tension drops out. Now, maintaining that condition, yeah, so now that becomes relaxed physical mass and a connected structure connected to me, as opposed to a tense muscular mass pushing into my own center and theirs to stop this line. Because if you do that tense muscular structure as well, if someone can't come back with that tense muscular structure to you, they could easily just pivot off to the side, and take an angle on you because your tension is coming this way. So they could just come off to this side and then take you here. See what I mean? So even someone who uses tension could actually cut angles on the tension as well. So you don't even need to be good at internal to beat someone who's tense. You can just be good at angles. That's what a lot of Wing Chun is, angles. But any other Wing Chun schools. Okay, so just be conscious of pushing into the center like this. Yeah, and be more about opening up through. So when I say center, I meant this center. Be more conscious of opening up through here and sinking through. Cool, thank you. Have a go with Jason. Yeah, thanks. If you want to grab Jacob, thanks. What is that? So watch.
Yes.
So it should be coming to me always.
It is, yeah.
So it should be coming always to me. So Tai Gong, drop the shoulder, drop, and aim into me, aim through the center to me. So the elbow should always be magnetized this way.
Just got it.
That's better. Yeah. So see now, that's much better. Yeah. Whereas before you were going that way. Yeah. So this kind of stuff you can't catch when we're doing. Yeah. You can only really catch it when you're going slow. Yeah. So slow touch bowing is very useful to notice the holes. And it's always, okay, am I sensing? Am I releasing? Am I connecting? It's always one of those. Yeah. Freeze. So the common issue I'm seeing with you, watch this. See the direction it was there? Is the direction. That's the common, the main thing. So I think if you, oftentimes I feel you're cutting across my arm. It's a common problem because
I can feel it coming from here on me.
Okay, you want the whole space to come, but the problem I'm noticing is that you're pressing on the contact. Yeah. So for example, here, remember when I took my hand away, your hand went that way. And here, when I took my hand away, your hand went that way. So I want you to be more aware of the direction. So be real conscious of where you're aiming everything. So if I ever take my hands away, it should go straight at my center. Yeah. So that's what I'm noticing when we're doing this slow look Sansa. The main issue you're coming up against is pressing on the contact. So yeah, the direction. So rather than pressing on the contact and rather than pointing away from me, feel that the contact point, or in your mind, it's the back of my spine. So whenever you make contact, you should feel like you're touching into the back of my spine. So that will ensure that whenever I take my hands away, you're actually coming at me, not pressing into the contact points. Yeah, you don't want to be chasing the arms. You want to be attacking the balance constantly, so that you have control of the person. Yeah. As opposed to if you take your hands away, there's no attack on you now. Yeah, so not that. So that'll be the primary for you, I think, making sure you're actually really connecting. So that comes back to seeing, yeah. But you're right, sensing and centering is involved because you've got to be seeing, meaning focusing this to there, not just imagining there, and still pushing. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Can I have a go with Helena, please? Kiara, thanks. So, in Luk Sao, yes, we do think Bong Sao, Tan Sao, Fuk Sao, right? But when it comes to more touch sparring and Chi Sao, you need to be freer with it. You need to not be thinking, I'm going to chase John's arm. So just keep coming at me, yeah? It should just be this, yeah? Just observe yourself for a second. What's missing? What part of the state? What else? That's the one I'm not noticing. I feel like you're just arms here, yeah? I feel like it's just arms, so it's very easy to control you, yeah? Now, Tai Gong, center. Nice and tall. Keep your center on, yeah? Yeah, keep that on now as you go to attack, yeah. Now I feel like now you've got this isn't what delivers the power, this is. So think of this as an extension of this, yeah? So what I felt is that, because your sensing and syncing felt actually pretty good, right? Like naturally pretty good, but it felt like the center wasn't connected to the limbs. I felt like it was just your arm attacking me. So feel the difference. Just my right arm, feel that? Now, I center and connect my arm to my center.
Yes.
You feel the difference now? Now this pressure comes through this line. Yeah? It's the same thing for you. If you just try to attack me with, for example, just use your arm to attack me here, and you feel it just blocks at the shoulder, yeah? Now Tai Gong, center yourself, nice and tall, feel that, now reach while centering. Yeah, feel this? This is like, now I feel like I'm pushing on a whole structure. So, touch sparring is an important training tool to notice. Yeah, this already feels a lot better, yeah. Yeah, this is 10 times better.
Every time you do this, it works.
Huh? What's that?
Every time you like correct me, it works.
Yeah, that's my
But
job.
I've gotta keep it.
Yeah, you can do it though. That's a good thing because you come in and practice and you do it quite diligently. So, yeah, feels much better. Yes, yeah. That's awesome. Fuck, it's amazing. Look at that stance. Look at that beautiful stance.
Good teaching.
Now that you can see your hips have started to release out and connect your legs up to your spine, yeah? But when you forget to center, it just becomes your arms. So forget to center now and just go back to your arms again. So just come back up to your arms. So I put a bit of pressure up here. There's no connection anymore, yeah? Yeah, now Tai Gong, center yourself. Yeah.
It's amazing how you can sense that.
Yeah, it's my job.
I don't know.
The sensing, remember from the state training and everything we talk about, you can sense into another person's body, but you can also just observe it, you know. You can just get a feeling for people and where they're tense over time. Lin do di. Doze, doze. So don't worry, because this is a bit more advanced training. Just do your best, yeah? So now that it's touch brain, don't worry so much about the shapes. Just think more about the conditions. So center yourself, sense your space, and reach to me. Center yourself, center your space, and reach to me. As simple as that. Yeah, good. Now keep it on me. What are you doing? Stay. So you just want to stay on me. That's it, yeah? It's like what's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay, there's a slice of pizza there and you're really fucking hungry, yeah? And you just want that pizza. But you're very relaxed, so you don't tense up. You just had 7 Xanax and there's a pizza there and you're like, I really want that pizza. So you're relaxed and reaching for that. Keep that on. I thought someone came. Yeah, better. Yeah.
Yeah. You just can't play the game of the other person. If you start, like, there's a lot of compliance sometimes. Like, I'll be pressing on cars to keep our shapes quite comfortable sometimes, but there'll be big holes in our roll, and I'm just, do you know what I mean? I'm distilling the wrong behavior.
That's right. So that's why we both go forward and observe. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop doing that. That's such a good. I've heard you say it too many times, but I need to listen.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Where you going? It's talking to your arm. Where you going? So, me, here. By you aiming, I think a good place to start is just centering and pointing your elbows at me. Yeah? This will get because the elbows draw the pressure back to the shoulder joint, which spins. So this is like me pushing up into your elbows, right? And these are extensions of the elbow, right? So by you aiming the elbows at me, Centering yourself as well, so center yourself like gong, spine tall, aim your elbows at me. Yeah, good. So you now set up these circular structures to roll, but you've got to make sure those elbows are laser-like focus at me. By aiming that at me, what you achieve now is defense, because if these are attacking this line, I can't come back through here. If there's a car coming down this lane, I can't walk down it. You get it? But as soon as your car starts driving that way, the pathway is clear. So these are the two sides of the car that must be driving down this lane. As long as you drive them down, yeah, like this, see, and I try to press to you, I can't. Yeah? But as soon as you make your elbows go like that way, for example, both of them that way, see how now, it's very easy for me to just walk through the door. But as long as you keep the pressure, yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah, good, yeah, that's it. It's simple as that. Center yourself, aim the elbows, and don't try to win. Just watch what happens. That was good. Well done, Mac Attack.